Hello, everyone. Welcome to William in the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Herman. Herman is from Mar del Plata in Argentina. So let's see what Herman has to say. Enjoy the interview. So, hello, Herman. How are you?
Fine. I am working at the beach as lifeguard since 15 years.
Wow, my God, that's amazing. Wow. And tell me, what's the weather look like right now over there?
Today is windy and with many clouds. Uh, 17 degrees approx.
Tell me where you're
It's
from.
autumn starting.
I see. So tell me where you're from, Herman.
I am from Argentina and I am 41 years old.
I see. Where's about
Now
Argentina?
I am living in Mar del Plata. Mar del Plata city is 400 kilometers from the center of Buenos Aires.
I see, I see. And that's the place where you're born and raised?
No, I born in Buenos Aires in the west zone, Moron. I live in Moron. I growing up in Moron.
I see. Okay, so let's start the interview talking about your career as a lifeguard, yeah? So tell me how
Perfect.
things started, when the opportunity came along.
Okay. I started the career of lifeguards since I had 19 years old. The career is 1 year of during 1 year in Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and you have to, if you want to do the career, you have to finish the school. And you have to have 18 years
I
to
see.
do. And I started work as lifeguard since 17 years in the city of Mar del Plata. In Mar del Plata, the career of lifeguard is more important because in this city started the profession in Argentina
I see.
in the year 1930 approx.
Okay, that's amazing. Wow.
Yes. When I was young, I always came to holidays with my family to Mar del Plata. So it was my dream to live here and work as lifeguard.
I see. So Mar del Plata, it's the nearest seaside close to Buenos Aires.
Yes, Mar del Plata is one of the most important city of tourists in Argentina.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow.
Speaking about the beach, because if you
Yeah,
want to go to have holiday to the mountain, there are another cities in Argentina, but with beach is Mar del Plata the most important.
it's interesting you saying that because I'm originally from Brazil, yeah? And when I was living in Brazil, I remember people talking about Mar del Plata. It's very famous.
Which part of Brazil, William, are
Mato Grosso.
Mato Grosso?
Yeah, but now I live in London, in England, in the UK. But I was born in Brazil, and I left Brazil when I was 19 years old. Amazing.
Great.
Okay, Herman. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your journey. Okay,
Bien, okay.
are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Yes,
Amazing.
yes.
Welcome, William, in the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Full of random questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play a song just for us to relax before the first question. Okay?
Perfect.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it. Okay, so before we start the interview, during if comes up a question that you don't want to talk about, you don't want to answer, always can take another one, okay? I can change, okay?
Okay. Perfect. For me, it's okay.
Okay. First question is, what makes you the happiest?
The happiest for me is do what I always dreamed when I was young. Now I am living in my dream because I always decide to live here in Mar del Plata, work as lifeguard, stay with my mate. She called Gisela is my girlfriend
Uh-huh.
since 10 years,
Wow.
and I if, and can surf every day. For
Wow.
me, this is the happiest.
And do you believe that happiness is a choice?
Yes, you can do all to be happy, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy because if you want to be happy, you have to have a dream. If you
Yeah,
don't have dreams, it's difficult to find the real happy.
totally. Absolutely. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. Hey, Herman. First question is, sorry, second question. Who was your first crush and why?
My first crush was called, and I know her when I was 17 years, and
Wow.
it was the cousin of one of the people who were friend of my family.
I see.
Uh, I know it. I I okay. I met her when I was young, when I was 10 years, but
I,
I never speak with her.
I see.
When and 10 years, then I went to the birthday of
Uh-huh.
my cousin, and well, we were more bigger, no, we
Yeah.
more old, no,
Yeah.
and I saw her with another sis, with another eyes.
Yeah.
So bueno, I started with her, and she was my girlfriend for 3 years.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Yeah, I think we're gonna always remember our first crush. Always. We're gonna
Yes,
remember for sure.
I always remember with 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 love,
Of
but
course.
yes, we finish, but always have a good relation with her.
Totally. Absolutely. Okay. Next question. Let's do it. So before the next question, Herman, tell me what do you like the most about being a lifeguard? What's the biggest joy of it? And the opposite. What do you find most difficult being a lifeguard, in your opinion?
I love to be lifeguard because let me stay in the beach. That is the best place for me.
Yeah.
Be in the nature. I love to save people and to be in contact with with my mates
Mhm.
in the job. I
Yeah.
have free mates in my jobs,
Yeah.
and we are mates and friends too,
I
because
see.
to be lifeguard is be with your friends, doing what you love, working, staying at beach, and saving people.
I see.
The most difficult for me is that to be lifeguard, we work only 5 months at years. So
Ah,
uh,
okay.
only 5 months at year. I started the season in November, and we finish on final of March.
I see.
And the most difficult is to have a job that you can complement with the lifeguard during the year. This is the most difficult to be lifeguard in Argentina.
I see. I see. Okay, I didn't know that you just work for 5 months and after you need to find other job. I didn't know that. I see. I see. And usually, after when the season finish, yeah, do you have other jobs? Do you or you just wait for the next season?
Yes, for many years, uh, I traveled to Spain to work as lifeguard because it's the season in
Different.
Spain. Yeah, it's different. Okay. So for 9 years, I traveled to Spain to work as lifeguard in swimming pool. I always work in swimming pool, not at the beach.
I see.
So, bueno, I finished. Uh, Now I am working as lifeguard in a hotel, and I am surf forecast for a page of surfing in Argentina. We have
Okay.
cameras of the best spots in Argentina, so I make the surf forecast 3 times a week for
I
all the
see.
Argentine.
I see.
The the name of the page is Line Up Surf.
I see. Okay. Next question is, what's the best present have you ever received and why?
The best, the best was when I was 15 years. I received the T-shirt of Boca Juniors. I am fan for Boca Juniors team, and
Uh-huh.
I received the T-shirt original from Boca Juniors when I was 15. My
Wow.
mates of the school.
And do you play football as well or not, Herman? You just like football, but you don't play.
I play, but I am not so good. But
Mm-hmm.
I always practice and play 2 times a week.
Wow, amazing.
But,
Okay.
I am amateur.
Not professional.
I like to dress as football player, but I am not so good.
To confuse people, yeah, to confuse people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I confused because I looks like that I play good, but it's not.
Amazing. Next question. Okay, before the next question, of course, you're talking about football and you say that you're a big fan, yeah? So tell me 3 names of your favorite football player of all time. 3 names.
Okay. Well, the first Maradona because I was contemporary at him when I was young. I remember the World Cup of 1994.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then in the actually I fan from Messi,
Yeah,
and I like Griezmann, Antoine Griezmann from Atlético de Madrid.
I see. And besides the the Argentina players, what's your favorites for around the world? Different ones.
Messi, always.
Always
I
Messi.
always prefer Messi. Messi.
Okay. Next question is there a dream you always had? What's your biggest dream?
Okay. My biggest dream is to travel around the best waves of the world to surf. I
Wow.
dream to go to Australia,
Mhm.
Indonesia, and
Wow.
Hawaii.
Wow. And so do you surf very often as well, Herman?
Yes, I surf well, but I am not a professional. I am fan from surf since I had 12 years. Now I have 41.
I see.
The surf for me is part of my life.
Uh-huh.
All I do is for to go surf
I see.
near next to the beach, work
Uh-huh.
in the beach.
I see.
Um,
My question for you is, what do you like the most about being yourself?
uh, I am so social, funny.
See.
I had a lot of friends, and I am generous.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And you've always been this way?
I don't like. Sometimes I am selfish,
Oops.
but bueno, I am conscient about that, and I always try to change.
Yeah.
But bueno, it was a problem in other girlfriends that I have.
Uh-huh.
We broke because I was selfish
Selfish.
sometimes.
Sometimes. And do you have brothers and sisters as well?
Yes, I had one brother. He's living in Amsterdam. Um,
Well,
he's older than me, 5 years more. Juan
wow.
Pablo is his name, and I
Wait a minute.
had
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Juan Pablo is your brother, the one who did the interview with me.
yes, yes, because when you send me the message
Oh
this
my
morning, I
God.
I remember that you make a interview with him.
He's flying to Thailand today. I saw he's flying to Thailand.
Yes, yes. Today he's going to travel to Thailand.
Oh my God. Don't tell him, okay, about the interview. I'm going to make a surprise for him, okay? Don't tell him
Ah,
about the
okay,
interview.
okay, no, no,
Don't
no,
tell. Don't
perfect,
tell.
perfect. It's going to
Amazing.
be a surprise. Great.
Amazing. I love it.
And I had a hermana, sister. She called Carolina. He
Wow.
is 5 years uh, less than me.
I see.
Menos. No.
And which person in your family right now you feel more close to?
My parents live 400 kilometers far of me, but I had a relationship frequently. I always speak with my mother and my father.
I
Uh,
see.
Probably I am so close with my sister because bueno, she is living in Argentina and we are
Okay.
more near.
I
But
see.
we are. But she lives in Buenos Aires city,
I
400 kilometers.
I see.
We are so close.
Okay. Okay, so let's see now that your parents they are watching this interview right now and you have a moment, an opportunity to send them a message. What would you say? You can say in Spanish first and after you can translate in English. They're watching.
Okay. Yo le quiero decir a mis padres que estoy muy agradecido por todo lo que hicieron por mí y que siempre me apoyaron a cumplir mis sueños
Wow.
y siempre estuvieron para lo que los necesité y me dieron más de lo que yo podía darles a ellos.
Wow. Amazing. Now you can translate in English now.
Okay. If I can say something to my parents, I am so glad to her to no to my parents because
Yeah.
always are with me and acompañándome. Uh, bueno, to make
They
my
support you,
dreams come
support you.
true,
They
and they give me
amazing.
more. more than I can give to them.
Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful.
In Spanish, it was more easy.
It's more easy. Amazing. 3 questions left. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Vamos, vamos. What you drinking? What's this?
Mate. This is the typical drink from Argentina and Uruguay.
Amazing. Okay. Next question is, what's a significant event that has changed you?
I think the most important was when I traveled to Mar del Plata to live alone, because I lived with my parents since I had 25 years, and to make my dream come true, I had to mudarme. I have
Move,
in English.
to move.
I have to move and leave my house of my family to live alone in Mar del Plata, and I think was of the most important events in my life, and travel to Spain to work as lifeguard the first year.
Wow, wow. And where in Spain? Where?
I work in Madrid.
Madrid. Okay.
In Madrid. The 9 years that I work in Spain, I work in Madrid. And when I finish the season in the swimming pool, I travel around Europe to meet another countries.
Yeah.
Always with my surfboard, because I travel to Biarritz in France, to Marruecos, Canarian Island, Portugal,
Portugal,
many places.
Wow, amazing. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, Herman, when I was checking your profile, you say that you love the sea. You love the seaside. You always been passionate about the sea? You always have this connection with the sea?
Yes, I always had the connection with the sea, and the connection started when I was young, because always came to Mar del Plata as holidays with my family.
Yeah.
When the month that we came to Mar del Plata, I always enter in the water every day.
Wow.
And when I have to return to Buenos Aires City, I was so sad, and the next during the year, I always think in the sea.
Wow.
So now, living in the sea and work as lifeguard, I am living a dream when I was young.
Of course. Wow, that's amazing.
The most connection with the sea is between of surf. Because surf, you were in the sea, improve the waves. So totally. I feel energy when I get out of the sea.
Wow. And so Mar del Plata, it's a place where they have a lot of tourists, a lot of people around the world, they come to visit?
Yes, Mar del Plata, we have a lot of tourists, but the most of the tourists are from Argentina. Okay. In Mar del Plata, you don't find a lot of tourists, for example, from Brazil, from Uruguay. These tourists came to Buenos Aires City.
I see. Okay.
Or Bariloche, another place. But this is the most important city of tourists from Argentina.
I see. Okay. Next question is, what is the most beautiful thing someone has ever done for you?
Bueno, my girlfriend give me the most beautiful things because when since I with her, a lot of beautiful things come to me.
Wow.
And one of the most beautiful things that made for me are my parents. That my parents and my brothers, because they regalaron, me regalaron un terreno.
They put you a place.
Yes, o sea, not with the house. I have to make my house.
I
Now
see.
I am living in my house. I started to build next year, and now we finished the house. But
Wow.
el terreno,
the land.
yes, the land, my parents bought 40 years ago when they came to Mar del Plata the first time.
Wow.
So with my parents and my brother, 10 years ago, they bring me the land.
Wow, amazing. So tell me, how did you and your girlfriend met for the first time? How did it happen?
Yes. I met her with the application Tinder.
Tinder.
Tinder. She was from Santa Fe. Santa Fe is 100 kilometers from Mar del Plata. She was on holiday in Mar del Plata. And like me, she always dreamed to live in Mar del Plata.
Oh, wow. Wow. And how long you been together for?
We were together 9 years.
9 years.
I met her 25 of January.
Wow.
9 years ago.
9 years ago. Amazing. Okay. 2 questions left. Let's do it. Do you know what I'm playing now? Shusha. I'm playing Shusha.
Shusha.
Herman, before the next question, during your career as a lifeguard, tell me a moment or a situation that you're never gonna forget, that's always gonna have a special place in your heart. If you can share, if you can talk about it.
Yes. Bueno, during my 20 years as I am lifeguard, makes a lot of things were more important from me. One, and the most important, was to have my job in Mar del Plata. Because if you were living in the city of Buenos Aires, it's so difficult to have a job in Mar del Plata. Because at the beginning, to be lifeguard in Mar del Plata was so difficult. I have to make 7 years of reemplazos.
Course? Preparation?
Yes, okay. So this is the most important thing. And this year, we made an fire in the beach the day of the lifeguard. The 4th of February is the day of lifeguard. It's se conmemora.
Celebration.
The celebration is because one of the lifeguard died 45 years ago during a rescate, a rescue, during a rescue. So we celebrate the day of the lifeguard in honor to this lifeguard dead during service. So we made a fire in the beach with and with candles, and we enter in the water,
Wow.
and we with the
Yeah.
fire, and this was so amazing and
Wow.
emotivo.
I got goosebump now. Oh my God, it's beautiful, powerful. Wow, that's
Yes,
beautiful.
yes,
Wow.
was so beautiful.
And he was
If
from
you
he.
check my Instagram, there is a video about the celebration.
Wow, I'm gonna check for sure. Okay. Next question is, I think this is gonna be very easy for you, this question. What is one thing you can't live without?
I can live without the sea now, and when with my girlfriend, because
Of,
it's so important for me.
of course. Okay, so tell me what's the meaning of life for you?
I think the meaning of life is try to enjoy every day as it was the last.
Totally.
Uh, be conscient that we had one life,
Mm-hmm.
not two, and improve the day the
Yeah,
most of the time as possible.
totally.
Uh, try to think in positive and make the good for the others.
Absolutely. Wow, that's amazing. Great. Last question. Ready?
Yes.
How do I say last question in Spanish?
Última pregunta.
Última pergunta. Let's go. Okay, but before the last question, people watch this interview right now. They would like to start a career as a lifeguard. What would be your best piece of advice for those people?
If you want to start the career of lifeguard, my advice is you have to prepare 1 year doing swimming and running, because it's more important to be a swimmer if you want to make the course, because it's so exigent in swimming pool.
Mm-hmm. I see. And
Uh,
yep, carry on.
and it's very important the attitude too.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Last question is, which book had a big influence on you?
Okay, the best influence of me, it was a book called The Alchemist from Pablo Coelho. This is my favorite, and when I started to find my way to be a lifeguard in Mar del Plata, I had a girlfriend that gave me this book, and for me was
Beautiful.
great. It's my book, The
Wow.
Alchemist.
The Alchemist. Okay. Are you okay? Carry on. Is okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Right. It's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay. I'm going to say one word and you just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Okay. One word for money.
Money. Uh, the words of the people.
Okay. Family.
Happy.
Okay. Life.
Amazing.
Love.
Love. Ay, no me sale la palabra. Love. Ay.
Togetherness.
Contención. Together.
Together.
Contención.
Okay. Religion.
Contention. Ahí está. Sí.
Religion.
Believe.
Okay. Sex.
Caliente. Hot.
Okay. Hot. Politics.
Disgusting.
Okay. Friendship,
beautiful,
desire,
desire, desire. Uh, oh, hope,
okay. Success,
release,
regret.
realizado sería.
See, see, see. Yeah.
Okay,
Regret, regret.
bad. Bueno,
Okay. Happiness.
enjoy,
Okay. One word for Mar del Plata.
best place in the world.
Okay. One word for Argentina.
Cultura, culture,
Amazing. One word for surfist.
life,
One word for for the sea.
for
The sea.
the magnitude,
Amazing. And the last one now, lifeguards. One word.
style of life.
Amazing. Okay, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your girlfriend for a coffee. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm going to ask her, define Herman in one positive and one negative word only. What she would say about you?
The positive, she said that I am so uh, optimist,
Yeah. Perfect.
and negative that I am so
Selfish. Selfish.
no,
I'm joking.
no quejarme. I always quejar.
Um, you are complaining. Always complaining.
Eh, es.
Always complaining.
Uh,
I mean, okay. Let's play now Herman and the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, Herman, before you ask me a question, yeah, what's your favorite Spanish word?
amor.
Amor, amazing. Okay, Herman, you can ask me a question now.
Okay, William, I am glad to be interviewed with you.
Thank you.
It was something different for me. This is my first interview in
Amazing.
English.
Amazing.
I I am so shy at the beginning, and then I feel more fluid.
Yeah,
Thanks for your time,
of course.
and I would like to know about you. Which is your best dream of the life?
Oh, wow. Wow. Good question. Good question. I think my biggest dream in life it's for me to be able to do everything that I want. Like for example, I'd love to work in my channel, like in a bigger proportion, to travel around the world and to have much more interviews. Maybe work on TV one day with the show William the Magic Box. I think that'll be my biggest dream. But in the end, for me to be happy, like be a happy person, I think that's the biggest dream for me to be able to learn and be happy, and be doing what I love to do. So I think that's the biggest dream for me, for sure. Amazing.
Perfect. And I don't have doubts that you are going to make your dreams come true.
Gracias. Thank you so much. And my God, I'm so happy that we had this interview today. And what a surprise. You are the
Yes.
brother of Pablo. My God, it's so amazing. Don't tell him, okay? I'm gonna,
No,
let's
no, no. I
do a
am
surprise. Let's do a surprise for him. Amazing. Before
perfect.
you before you go, Herman, if you can say a positive message or anything that you live by, something positive before we finish the interview.
Yes, I like the idea of your channel
Mhm.
because it's more important to know the people
Yeah,
because I think many people or every people have a story interesting
Yeah.
to say
To,
to the
to,
other people.
yeah.
We always have dreams, and it's beautiful that contar to another people
Yeah.
and to help another people to make uh, their dream come true. So
Amazing.
I like the idea of your channel, and it's good to people to know and to meet you.
Amazing. Muitas gracias, hermano. It was a pleasure having you on the show, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you very much and have a good day, okay? Take care. Bye bye. Ciao,
Igualmente, un abrazo grande. Saludos desde Argentina.
ciao, ciao.
Chao, chao.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.